Hey guys, what is up? TheNeoCubest here. Welcome to episode, I don't know the episode number, but welcome to this episode of Falling 200 by 200. So if you can't tell, I have a new microphone. I want you guys to tell me in the comments right now what you guys think of this microphone, how it sounds throughout the video as you watch it, and hopefully I get some pretty good feedback. I think it sounds good. I don't know if it's any better, but I definitely don't think it's worse than the old microphone. But I actually have this one on a boom arm, which is cool, so it's like held up right in front of my mouth, which is a good thing, because in previous years, it was just sitting on my desk, and it wasn't as close as it should be, which means it doesn't have that good proximity effect, but either way, let me know what you guys think. So in this episode, I actually wanted to do something interesting. At some point, I want to have like a block farm for this world, so I wanted to pick out an area for us to do that in. Obviously, the world is growing every second of every day we are playing, and what I really want to do is section out an area for us to make a block farm. And so what I mean by that is that blocks will fall there in perpetuity as long as we have this world. So I need to grab something special. I need to grab some slabs, actually. Oh, I completely forgot. Oh, I need slabs. Well, let me just open my slab chest and grab a few slabs. So nice. All right, let's go mine out in the corner, and then let's see what we can do. But yeah, if you guys want to know what mic I have, I got something called the HyperX Quadcast. It is a USB mic, and I think at some point I probably will transition to getting an XLR mic with the preamplifier and stuff like that. I don't know how much you guys know about audio equipment, but it is a little bit complicated if you want to get like a proper mic. You can't just plug it into your computer. You have to get an amplifier and a bunch of other stuff. Not a bunch of other stuff, but it also depends on the mic. Do I have any blocks? You know what? I could just use these. All right, well, I'm not going to film myself doing this entire thing because it's going to take a while to dig all the way up here. I'm sorry I didn't have a video come out yesterday, but for the past, it's been close to a year. I've been uploading very recently. And a game that I've been playing a lot just came out, Modern Warfare, which, by the way, is really fun. So I do apologize that I didn't upload yesterday. I had stayed up Thursday night, like, super late, and I woke up at, like, 1:30, and I was like, I can't do this. Because usually I record 3 episodes on Friday, but that day I was just like, I can't. So I do apologize, but sometimes, guys, you just got to do what's best for you. All right, anyways, I'm going to continue doing this, and once I get to the corner, my plan is to get to the corner of the world, like over in this corner, and once I'm over there, I will come back on camera. It shouldn't be too long. Shouldn't be too long at all, so I'll see you guys in a sec. All right, so I've actually ended up, I don't know why, like coming back on camera and clearing my throat, but I actually ended up breaking out the top layer, like this by itself, because, dude, oh my gosh. The world is very high now, and it takes a long time to break this stuff out, so I may regret doing this. I don't think it'll actually be that bad once I get to drilling out the square part, but hopefully by doing this, I've sped up the whole process a little bit, because then I don't have to like build up or like keep repeatedly building up. And well, I have silk touch on this, so I'll just get the block, which is perfect. I could always mine it with fortune later in the future. But yeah, guys, so for, like, I don't know how many years I used the same Rode NT USB microphone, and let me tell you, I really do feel like a professional when I have this microphone on, because it's right in front of my face, so I feel like it sounds really good. You can finally hear all the nooks and crannies of Neo's voice, which is either a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not 100% sure, and I know I already asked for it, but please do let me know what you think of the microphone. If you think it's better, let me know. If you think it's worse, let me know. But I will take your feedback into account. If it is worse, I can always get another microphone. I don't want to, but I always could if that's the case. If you guys are like, I don't want to watch you anymore because your voice sounds so bad on this microphone. I don't think it sounds bad. I also got new headphones at the same time, which was probably not the best idea because I can't really tell the difference because the headphones are also different. And I got some Sony MDR7506s, which I know a lot of people say that they are very V-shaped in their equalizer bands, like how they sound. They have a very pronounced low end and a very pronounced high end, but not much mid-range. which I don't know if you guys know what I'm even talking about. I don't know why I'm talking about this stuff during a Minecraft video. You guys are probably like, dude, just play the game. I don't want to hear about your whole setup here. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That's fair, dude. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. But yeah, guys, I think that at some point I'm gonna have to get different headphones because I didn't realize that these were so like so tinny, I guess. I mean, they have a lot of high range, which is great when you're mastering a track. But I didn't think, and like I don't master tracks. I mean, I master videos and stuff, but I thought it'd be good for this. But I think in the end, I don't know if any of you guys are audiophiles out there, but I'm definitely not an audiophile. But something about these headphones, they have been out for like 20 years. And you know, I mean, they've been upgraded in, you know, neodymium magnets from whatever kind of magnets they were before. But talking about this to you guys, you're probably like, why are you talking to me about this, dude? I don't care. So I know some of you care, and some of you are like, what, Neo, do you just play the game? And the reason I'm talking is because I got bored because I've been mining so long. I mined out the top end. I sort of found where the corner was. I've put up my inventory like twice now, and this just takes a long time. It really does, just because this world is a lot bigger than you'd think. We don't get to see much of it, but I'm doing this now because I'll regret not doing it. I will regret it if I do not do it now, and I can guarantee that I'll regret it, just because I played this map a couple of times, either on a live stream or on a normal, but this is the furthest I've ever gotten, getting good enchanted tools, somewhat early on. I mean, I still don't have the whole world generated, right, and that's something I really want to do, but it's hard to get to that point on this world, and so I may just like wait it out. Some people say they like seeing it slow and just progress through the world, which, you know, I mean, I could see that. I could really see that. But for those of you who don't have infinite time, like myself, I'm not saying you guys have infinite time. I'm just saying it's going to take so long if I do that, guys. Like, it's going to take so long. So let me show you what I've done. I don't know to what point I've mined. It's somewhere over here. See, a block fell here. That's what's confusing me. I think it's right here. Yeah, see, so I've mined all the way to the corner-ish area, so we still have that much stuff to dig. That's why I keep coming back on camera, because I get bored. You know, I'm only human. Alright, guys, we've hit a huge turning point here. Literally, we've just hit a turning point. Now, instead of going this direction, which I didn't place any slabs here, we're now going to the left. I don't know why every time I come on camera I feel the need to clear my throat, but I think it's because I don't realize I need to until I start talking. See, I don't know what my mouth did either. It's just like, yeah, you know what, you want to use this syllable, how about I throw this one into the mix and see how it sounds there. I'm like, dude, yeah, I know how to speak. You just do what I tell you, mouth, okay? That's why I'm the boss here. You know, I got the brain. You don't have the brain, mouth. Otherwise, you would be on your own, and you're not. And there's something wrong with me. Okay, I'm going to keep digging. And dude, it literally just felt like I just coughed up like a mouse in my throat or something. Like, what? There was so much gunk just like in a weird part of my throat. And you guys probably don't want to hear about that, and that's okay. You know what? You could just click away from the video right now. You don't want to watch me dig and talk about weird things. Just leave. Just get out of here, dude. No one wants you here anyway. Actually, I'd really appreciate it if you stayed. Because as soon as we're done digging this out, we got to dig out a huge quarry. So, I mean, you guys have the ability to just skip around on the video. I don't have that liberty. I mean, because this is a recording, but you guys can totally just skip it if you want, which is fine with me. If you guys want to skip this part and go to the part where I'm mining out the quarry area or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I legitimately don't know. I do know that my pop filter, actually, you know what? I can adjust this. I'm going to adjust it on camera because I'm a crazy dude. Okay, so the pop filter should still work. Now I can see my whole monitor. Why didn't I do that before? God, I'm such a dorcas sometimes, guys. I'm telling you, I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it. All right, well, before I get back to the grind, and why does this keep happening? Why do things keep falling out of the item frames? The ice was out, and now this. I don't know. We'll have to keep a close eye on it. Maybe something suspicious is going on. I'm going to do this. So someone said that if you, and I'll put up my inventory too, but I won't do that on camera. I'm going to repair this pickaxe. I can finally say P's and T's and B's without them like destroying my microphone. We'll say if you do it like this, so that costs 2. This would cost 2, and it fully repairs it. Okay, we'll call this digger thingy. And we're just going to spell it completely wrong. And that's okay. It'll bother some of you, but it doesn't bother me. Actually, you know what? It's not that it doesn't bother me. It's that it does bother me, but it's funny. It's a funny bother. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Okay, let me sort this. All right, guys. I'm very close, so I figured I'd come back on camera. I dug like that far off camera, which doesn't look that far when I zoom in, but trust me, guys, it's a far distance to dig. So we're getting close, which is good. I just wanted to come back on camera because, well, my inventory is kind of full of blocks again, but yeah, we're getting to the corner. So essentially what this is going to be, it's not going to be an automatic block farm necessarily. It will have to be a manual one, so we have to mine it manually. But how it's going to work is I'm going to section off an area, a square area in the corner, and then all we're going to do is just use that as like an area for blocks to fall. I'm going to put some slabs around it. It's going to look really cool. You probably saw it in the thumbnail, and that's how it's going to look. Obviously, you get to see me actually build it, but you can see the finished product in the thumbnail. I assume, I don't know what I took a thumbnail shot of, but if it wasn't of that, I'm not sure what it was of, and I don't know why I wouldn't take a picture of that since that's what happens in the video, but you never know with me. Sometimes I'll take a picture of a dandelion. I'm just kidding. I usually always try to make my thumbnails as accurate as possible. I know some people are all about the clickbait, and I still try to make my thumbnails look good, don't get me wrong, but I don't like to mislead my viewers, which some people do, some people don't. You know, I guess it's like 50-50 on YouTube these days, which is, you know, that's kind of sad to say, but it's the state of the matter. It's just how it is, but it's okay. It's all good. I feel like, if you guys want my honest opinion on YouTube, I feel like it's going down a dark path with its content right now. Not in a bad way, like dark, like evil, but with like clickbait and like it makes sense. Like, I mean, it makes people want to click. So why don't you do it? And, you know, some people say my titles, you know, they're starting to get clickbaity stuff like that. But the honest truth of the matter is, if you don't use, you know, like capitalized words in your titles and stuff like that, the videos, like, I mean, I've studied my analytics for like so much, guys, and the best performing videos always have titles with a little bit of capitalization in them, which, you know, I mean, I don't really understand it, but, you know, I don't have to understand it to know that the data is there to prove it. So there we go. Man, this episode's been like just me talking about real life stuff, I guess. So we're in the corner here now. Let me break this block and show you guys. Finally, you don't have to watch me dig anymore. We are in kind of the corner of the world, so the corner is like right there. So what I want to do is like dig out an area. I'm not exactly sure how big. This is gonna take a while though, so yay me. But this is the corner of the world, as you can see. It's gonna take a while, and of course it becomes night right as we get here, right to the exciting part. So let me go sleep. I'll sleep and throw my inventory back into the chest, and then we'll come back out here and have some fun tomorrow. All right, see you in a sec. So I'm running back home. Look what I found. A chicken. Hello. Hello. Hey, chill out, my guy. What are you doing? Where'd you come from? What kind of chicken are you? This is an Arabian stapler chicken right here. Look at it. Look, you can tell because it has a beak. Oh, man. Our villager's gone again. Look, I don't see him. He's usually sleeping right here in front of me. I don't know where our villager went, but he's just, you see what I mean? Villagers, I don't understand. Because he had an occupation, so he should have, you know, I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, I didn't put up my inventory. I'm stupid. All right, so something's going on here. This block is missing. I don't even remember what it was. I think it was a coal ore, so I'm going to put it back in here. So here's the problem. I think that blocks are falling onto the item frames and removing the block. So I'm going to do that. I don't like how that looks, but I don't really have a choice here. I have to do something because the blocks are disappearing. And I can't have that. I cannot have my blocks just going, whoop, it's gone, whoop, it's gone. It's just not going to work for me, guys. But yeah, I mean, the chest sorting system, as you guys can see, like, I mean, you're watching this footage right here. This is me live doing it. I'm not, you know, like, recording on something separate and then talking after, because I can't do that. I sit there and stare at the screen. I'm like, what am I supposed to say to these people? But when I do it live, I guess I'm distracted enough to where it's good. It turns out okay. I'm not trying to say I'm the best live commentator in the world. Definitely not. But I've given more thought to the whole Call of Duty thing. I'm not going to upload it here. Definitely not going to. I've done a lot of research, watched a lot of YouTubers talk about it, but splitting your audience into 2 different fan bases is not good. It's just not good. It's not a good thing to do, and I don't want to do it. But yeah, that's the state of the matter in that regard. I'm not gonna upload Call of Duty here. I don't know why I thought that would even be a good idea, but it's definitely not gonna be a good idea. So I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna mine out this corner area. So here's my plan for this. I'm gonna break all these blocks so I can dig back up real quick, or I guess build back up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start out in the corner, doing some. So I want to have the whole area mined out, but I want to mine out the perimeter first. So I'm gonna start in the corner. See, and this is the part that's gonna just take forever. I'm trying to decide on what block. So I don't know what block this is. Okay, so this is the andesite layer, right? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a 2-wide border. Oh! Oh, see, that almost knocked me off the edge. I got to be so careful out here, guys. I could get knocked off the edge very, very easily. But yeah, I want to have a 2-wide border going around the entire thing. So like 2 wide, like this, if I can correctly make this happen. See, and this is the sucky part, because there's sometimes just super high pillars all the way up to the sky box. Not really, but like that right there. No one wants to deal with that. You ugly, ugly bamboo. I actually really like bamboo in the default game. But once it starts, happening and falling, you just start to hate it, because it just makes these things that are like impossible to break. But anyways, so these areas, like right here, I'm going to do a 2-wide thingy, and it's also going to extend obviously this way as well. So I've just got to mine all this stuff, and there's another one of these things right here. You see what I mean? That's why I mine out the top layer first, because it just makes this so much easier. Like, why is this one so much higher than the rest? That's just random. That's just how it goes, guys. But yeah, what I should do is like run around here and just like remove the highest of the high blocks. And then eventually, it'll be a lot easier. But like right here, see this bamboo? That goes all the way. Oh, I even got it. Nice. And then you have to go up here, all the way up here, just to remove 1 block. And it's like, dude, come on. Parkour. Okay, so I got that. And now, see what I mean? I think you guys understand. You're like, yes, Neo, I said I understand the first time. And then you keep repeating yourself. Dude, what's your problem? I don't know. Probably a lot. Okay. That looks like... Okay, this is a no-no. No, you're not going to do that. You're not going to grow here. And you know what? You're already grown. It's okay. All right, well, let's go back down. I'm just trying to break the highest of the high blocks here, just because I don't want to come back up here, which I probably shouldn't do. I'm trying to explain what I was going to do. This whole thing was supposed to be... I was just going to show you what I was going to do. I wasn't going to do it on camera. I was just going to show you what I was going to do. And if for some reason it turned into this cluster of things happening. Okay. So now that I broke... Did I not break that? I think that's the whole reason I even went up there, was to break that one thing. And then I just foolishly don't do the one thing I was supposed to. That's okay. But now I think you guys understand what I'm going to do here. So basically, I'm going to add a 2-block border like this all the way around this square area. I don't know what size it's going to be yet. It will definitely be a square, though. I know that for a fact. So if I thought that the other thing took a long time, whoo, I was wrong, because this is going to be the big daddy here. This is going to take a good amount of time, and it's already 2:19 p.m. Usually I get my uploads out at 10 a.m. I promise next weekend we will return to normal homeostasis, return back to the normal way of how I upload, which I think homeostasis was the word. That's like the normal biological, like what cells, I don't remember. I haven't taken biology in so long. I guess I took environmental biology, but that class was a joke in college. If you guys want to take, I mean, I was really good at biology, but if you guys want to take a fun class that you don't have to pay attention and take environmental biology, I mean, you may have a hard professor, but oh my gosh, that was just funny, that class. It's like, pollution from coal factories isn't good. I'm like, yay. Yay. Okay. Alright, I'm going to dig this some off camera, or most of it off camera. I will come back. Hopefully when we come back, I've done a little bit more. I don't know how big I'm going to make this structure just yet. But I don't think it's going to be too huge, honestly. It doesn't need to be. I just need an area where I can always have blocks falling once the world grows all the way. Which, you know, now that I think about it, may be not for a while. But we will come back to this block farm at some point, I promise. And be appreciative of the work we did here today as a family. Actually, it was all me. It was all me. I did every bit of work. But we will be appreciative. I promise. Okay. To the grind I go. Look at this bamboo right here. I haven't even dug that much. I didn't notice it because I couldn't see it. But look, I mean, look at this guy. He's all the way up in the sky. Like, and then as soon as a block falls on him, I gotta go up there and break it. You stupid bamboo. Get out of here, brother. All right, one final time. For those of you who have been watching everything up until this point, let me know what you think about the new digs, the new microphone. How does it sound? Do you want me to plug the old one back in? Should I plug the old one back in? And if it does sound different, like, give me a description. I'm curious because you guys hear my voice the most. Well, I take that back. I hear my voice the most, but I don't listen. I don't watch my videos. That just, I don't think that's weird to watch your own videos, but I definitely don't watch my own videos just because I don't have that much time. I'm not saying it's too much for me to watch, but I also am doing what's in the video. So why would you watch that for enjoyment? Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm curious because I want to know if you guys think it's better or worse. Me personally, I think it's a lateral move. I don't think it's any better, but I definitely don't think it's worse. I think it has a different sound profile, but it is a USB mic, so it can only be so good, unfortunately. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, please, down in the comments below. Alright guys, so I've dug this thing out. It's 17 by 17. And by dug it out, I mean I have one corner done. So I have not actually dug it out, but it's 17 this way and 17 this way. So now all I've got to do is go in 17 blocks from this corner. I think 17. I'm just going to dig off in this direction. It's going to suck because that means we're only halfway done. Our pickaxe is done. Our inventory's full. You know, it's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm not mad or sad or anything. I don't even know where's our, how do we even get to our house? I don't know. I guess we'll just keep digging. You know, I need to get back actually because I need to put up a bunch of stuff. Egad. Yeah, I don't know. I think we can actually get in pretty easily, like right here. I just hope gravel doesn't fall and just knock me off the map. That's the only thing you got to worry about in this game mode, in particular when you're doing projects like this. You can get just blopped by gravel. It can just knock you off the map. Yeah, I need to dig out this area. Hold on, before I go back, I'm gonna dig this out. There we go. So now we can get to our area, and as you can see, we have our pathway. So it is definitely, this was definitely a lot larger of a project than I was hoping. So I do apologize if this episode wasn't as exciting as possible, but you have to realize, I mean, that's the case for me too. Wait, I'm just trying to be real with you guys. When I play, it's not always as exciting as one may seem, and I want to take you through that journey. Some YouTubers, they like to cut it all out and give you high quality content, but I'm here to give you real content. I'm kidding. I mean, I try to give you guys high quality content, but I don't have enough time to, if I'm honest, I don't have enough time to record only the exciting stuff. I wish I did. I was trying to go to my bed. I don't know what I'm doing. We're probably getting somewhat close to the end of the video. I haven't checked the length, and I probably should do that. That's actually really important that I do, but I have not done that. So I'm gonna look in a second after this. You guys are probably looking at the time. You're like, no, because if it's around 30 minutes, I'm gonna end it pretty quickly because I've got to record another episode for tomorrow, and I do not have infinite time, so I must appropriate my time appropriately. No, I was trying to say something different. Appropriate my time. I don't know how would you say appropriate my time in a smart manner? No. I can't even English. Where does my gravel go? Oh, in here. My dirt and gravel chest. We are getting a ton of blocks, which is very, very good. One thing I do want to check is how far... No, what the heck? Redstone. Okay. No. Lapis and iron. There we go. Our inventory is settled. One thing I do want to do, though, is... Let me make a little bit of one of these, how you call a iron pickaxe. We'll take two of these boys right here. We will combine these boys. Just like this. Where? Oh. Where? Oh. What am I doing? What am I doing running around like a chicken with my head cut off? Okay. And then put this here. Now I know eventually the enchantment cost will rise after I do this, but for now, it seems to be pretty stable. I want to get mending at some point, but I hate cheating. I feel like AFK fishing isn't cheating necessarily, but it's definitely not as legitimate as your standard just fishing. But if you just fish, I tried for hours and hours, I still didn't get it. I mean, I had a whole live stream of me just fishing, or like 2 hours of me just fishing. I had whole episodes with me just fishing, and it never seemed to work in my favor. So I gave up on fishing in my survival series. I just made an AFK fishing farm, and you know what? You know what happened? AFK fishing farm worked. But then we ran it overnight and had like 18 double chests full of items, and that's when it felt kind of illegitimate, because you have 18, you know. All right, let me check the length. Hold on. Nah, guys, we're good. We're only at 25 minutes, which I don't know how. I mean, I've been playing for a while, but somehow we're only at 25 minutes. I don't get it, but it's okay. I don't have to understand it. I guess I've been playing for like an hour, but then half of it was me digging, and another half is gonna be me digging. See, the problem is I want to finish this in between next episode and in between this episode and next, but I don't want to do that because I want to be able to take a thumbnail of this, because that's what this episode is about. So let me work really hard and really diligently for a while, and then I'll come back, I promise, and we will it'll be pretty much done. So I'm just gonna work, listen to some music, and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, so I've just put up my inventory, and I've actually jumped to a very, very good part. So, here's the thing. I just got done digging out this whole square, and what I'm doing right now is clearing out the middle. So this is going to be the area where the block farm is. Obviously, we're never going to let it get this high up. I mean, it depends. If we forget about it for like a few episodes or whatever, maybe. But as you can see, I have sectioned off this whole area. So let me, well, actually, I don't want to get down because it took forever to get up here. But basically, I did this border like this around the whole area. As you can see, like over here, it goes around, and then it goes all the way around, and then it goes all the way around again. And, you know, it's a square. I'm not sure the exact dimensions of said square, but it is a square. And now what we've got to do is dig out the entire middle, and then the block farm will be complete. And then blocks will just sort of fall into it. It'll be fun to come over here and just sort of farm. Is it the most useful thing in the world? No. Well, is it fun though? Yes. And that's, you know, that's Minecraft. You got to do what's fun, not always what's the best or what's the worst or whatever. But I did just put up my inventory. So my inventory's, you know, not as full as it should be, but I've just been mining and mining. I've been trying. I really should get that stuff with my silk touch pickaxe. There was just 2 of them right there, and I was just like, no. I guess I just don't realize the rarity and importance of those blocks, because I could grow giant mushrooms on them, I think. But someone told me you can grow giant mushrooms on normal dirt blocks too, but I don't believe that. I don't think that's possible, is it? I thought that's what mycelium was for. But no, I've never found a mushroom biome or mushroom island or whatever they're called in normal Minecraft. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I found it one time. I was on a boat scouring the ocean, which I guess is kind of the only way to find one if it's an island. And it took forever to find one. So if I ever want to find one in, you know, like default survival, if I ever choose to do another let's play in that, oh man, that'd be crazy. So if you guys have watched up until this point, I'm gonna give you another secret code. Last episode was another code, but the secret code for this episode is gonna be 3344. So if you've watched up until this point, you're a super fan, and I really appreciate it. So type 3344 into the comments, and I'll heart every single comment I see. You can leave me a message in there too, talking about the microphone if you want. But let me know what you guys think. The microphone is, I like it. I'm liking it. I adjusted it during the video just because I couldn't see. Yeah, I'm like 3 inches away from the microphone or something like that. So it definitely looks good. And let me tell you, it helps me dig so much if I talk while I do it. Because if I don't, my brain just starts running and running and running. And I just start going crazy because I don't want to mine out all these blocks. But you know what? It's just part of the whole deal. That's what I signed up for. Being a Minecraft YouTuber. I didn't sign up for this. It just happened. It literally did. I don't think anyone could plan to do what I've done in any capacity. I don't think it's possible to just, you know, for everyone just to do it. I got lucky, I guess, and I also worked really hard for a long time. So I'd say more than anything, it's hard work if you want to get to the point I'm at. But you know, there's some luck mixed in with the YouTube algorithm and stuff. You know, it really does just depend on how Dang it, that whole block messed me up. It messed me up. It sabotaged me. It really does depend on how YouTube is feeling the week you start or something. Not just the week, but you know what I mean. It just kind of depends on how YouTube's feeling. All right, well, anyways, I'm going to try to dig out the rest of this, and then I'll come back and we'll end the episode and show off what the block farm is all about. But yeah, we are making progress. We're getting closer and closer. It's just a matter of digging out blocks. I'm gonna go drop off my inventory too, but I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so I figured I'd come back on camera for the last little bit. There's not much more we really have to dig. Not really that much more at all, which I am so thankful for. We are so close to the precipice of being done. I am so excited. I cannot express how grateful I am for almost being done. I really am happy because I didn't want to do this anymore. If I'm honest with you, I mean, there's a point where you just get tired of digging, and of course I come back on camera. I just emptied out my inventory again, and I come back and I've forgotten to sleep. That's how this whole video is gone. I just keep forgetting to sleep when I go back home. But as you guys can see, which I'm kind of teasing over to the left, we're very close to being done. Like really, really close to being done. We're almost at the very bottom. You see I dug out a bunch of stuff without actually collecting it. But look, we're almost done. Alright, I'm gonna go back home and sleep. Hold on. And you know what's funny about this whole project is this is like the size, I mean it's not the size, but it's close to the size that my entire other world was. So my first original falling world was 25 by 25. And this is like, I don't know how many blocks, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I guess it's 10 blocks smaller in diameter. No, diameter applies to circles, Neo. I don't even know. But it's 15 by 15, which is nice. And so it's a pretty big block farm. As you can see, I mean, we're almost done digging out the whole thing. Now, the reasoning behind this, I mean, obviously the whole world is a farm. But I'd rather be able to come to one little confined area, if you know what I mean, like to do this in. I've also grabbed a bunch of slabs. We had a bunch of quartz, I guess, from XP gathering. And so I'm going to use those slabs around the whole thing, as opposed to using the cobblestone slabs. I really want to use those. I feel like they'd be a lot better. It would add some contrast and make it look a little bit better. That's my thought process, at least. But yeah, let me finish digging this out. So we are super, super close. For those of you who stayed for the whole thing, definitely do let me know how the mic sounds, if you like it or not. I think it sounds pretty good just because I'm closer, so you can hear the depth in my voice. My voice does not sound like this in real life, by the way. When you get a mic, when you have a condenser mic and you get really close to it, it makes you sound all deep and rich. My voice does not sound like this, but it does sound good on a microphone, I guess. Or it did sound good with the old microphone. We'll just have to see what everyone thinks about the new one. But yeah, we're getting so close. I figured I'd come back, and I will come back a final time when we are done. But we're almost there, boys. We're almost, boys and girls. We're almost there, boys and girls. We're almost there. All right, guys. Well, I've finally completed the project, which is great, dandy, whatever you want to call it. I'm just gonna repair this pickaxe because it is on the edge of dying. So we're gonna do this. Cost 5 enchantment. That's okay. Our pickaxe is almost, sorry, not our pickaxe. Our digger thingy is almost dead too. But let me cut back to when I get there. Hold on. All right, and here we go. We have the infinite block farm. Okay, so what this will do is pretty much what you see right here. These blocks will fall, you come in here, you break them, and you get blocks. That's pretty much how it works. Now this whole thing right here, I want to transfer this into quartz because it will be a very contrasting block. As you can see, cobblestone is a little overused in this world. So, I mean, I guess it's not the end, but we'll end it like this. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Do please tell me what you think about the microphone, if you like it. I know I've asked that probably like 4 or 5 times, but I really do need feedback because my voice is like the most important thing on my channel because I don't show my face, so I don't really need a good camera. I have a camera, but I don't have a good enough one. So instead of having a good camera, I have a good microphone. So let me know what you guys think. If you don't like something about it, let me know. I want your honest feedback. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't be like, oh yeah, it sounds great. And then in your head be like, yeah, it sounds bad, but I don't want to tell the dude. Just tell me. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I'm all about objectivity on the channel. I mean, honestly, constructive feedback, constructive criticism, whatever you want to call it, is the best thing in the world for me because it helps me to get better so I can make better content for you guys. I don't want to be stagnant and never get better. I try my best to always improve as much as I can as quickly as possible. You know, I'm only human, so I can only do my best. But anyways, I really appreciate all the support on the channel recently. That's okay. We'll never see that block. We'll pretend it's not there. I really do appreciate all the support on the channel recently. Things haven't been going, you know, as well as I hoped they'd be going. But I guess that's because a video blew up, and then, you know, when you compare it to how your normal metrics are, it's like, oh, instead of getting like 6,000 views an hour, now I'm getting like 1.8 thousand an hour. Which, you know, a lot of you guys would say, like, you get 1,800 views an hour? That's a lot. You know, I mean, it would have been a lot to me, you know, like 5-6 years ago when I first started. But now, I mean, once you have an established channel, you know what's a lot for you. It's all a relative game, a game of relativity, if you will. And it's not that much compared to what I normally get. But that's okay. It's all good. It's all about the grind, guys. Anyways, I think that looks a lot better with the quartz as opposed to whatever I had before. And, yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking about this block farm, the new microphone, all that fun stuff. I really appreciate all the views I've been getting. It really is. It's awesome. I mean, I know I said it's not been that good, but I do appreciate all the views, even though, you know, some of them aren't as high as I want them to be. It's okay. It's all good. I'll live. I'll survive. But thank you guys for watching this far. If you did watch this far, make sure to enter that secret code. I already forgot what it was. I think... What? All right, we have it here first. Lauren just told me it's 3344. So if you guys want to get a heart in the comments, just type in 3344 and maybe, you know, a little bit of feedback about the microphone. But you don't have to do that. I'll still heart it. I heart every comment, so it really doesn't matter what you guys say. But yeah, this is what the block farm will do. It'll just sort of farm. It'll be an area to farm blocks. That's all it is. The blocks will fall pretty slowly in here, but once we have the world fully matured, it'll be a lot better because we'll be able to come over here in this corner and it'll be like way up in the sky. It'll look really cool. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.